Okay, we got rock and soul. Rock and soul. Like attracts like. This is the angel with the guitar. Yeah, that's the angel with the guitar. And I'm just going to read a little bit here about like attracts like. It is well known that for centuries, people by default have been emotionally and mentally trapped and controlled by the elite because they lack true knowledge of how our universe works. They have forgotten that like attracts like and that all reality is created by mind and our emotion. And most important, they have forgotten their inherent connection to the divine, the source and the center of all inspiration and positive living, light and life. And that's what we mean by when we say stay high vibed and stay love and light. Okay? Our affirmation card is God can. Ask and you will receive. Okay, and good morning to Irene on the live chat. So, our mind, our emotions, that's most important. We've forgotten our connection to the divine. That was spiritual ignorance the other day's video. The source and the center of all inspiration and positive living is light and life. So when I tell you that if you don't like the things that I tell you about in the energy, or you don't like the things that I'm interested in, then that's fine. Just scroll on. But if you like it, then really pay attention because it will get you through the day a lot easier. And our main objective is to stay on the highest timeline. Okay? So, I am Miss Mystic. Ask and you shall receive. We want to stay on the highest timeline. Now we're going to shuffle the cards and see what St. Michael has to say. Okay. St. Michael, what do you want to tell these folks today? Anything interesting? Yep. God is in charge. Ask him and you will receive. Backs up the aspiration card there. Inspiration. God is in charge. Okay, what's he in charge of? Well, for one, you're guarded and protected, and he's in charge of your mission, is what I'm hearing. So if you're having a few problems right now, ask God to help you. If you're going through it fine, then okay. But the biggest energy right now is there's a song by Sheryl Crow called If It Makes You Happy. I'll put it on my playlist. If it makes you happy, then why are you so sad, is what she's asking. Some of you are still sad because you're not doing what makes you happy. And that's really the bottom line. It goes right back to like attracts like. Okay, if you're not doing something you like, if you're not hanging out with the people you like, you're not married to the person you like, you're not at the job that you like, you're not being able to play your music that you like, okay? Those are all things that make you sad. So if it makes you happy, then why are you so sad? Sheryl Crow. Okay, you're guarded and protected, and you need to spend more time outdoors. Now, we do have a few issues going on. We have the Los Angeles fires. And for any of you know about the rabbit hole, and you know about Tom Hanks in the rabbit hole, then you will know that it's his neighborhood that's on fire. And for those of you that don't know the true story behind Tom Hanks, then there's something you can check out and go down the rabbit hole. If you're on this station, you probably know all about Hollywood and the tunnels and the drinking of their special Kool-Aid. So, everything's happening for a reason. I don't think anything's happening by mistake. And I think Mother Nature is in a different dimension. I think the forces of good and evil are running the show right now. And I don't feel that a lot of evil is left. Now it's cleansing. It's cleansing time. And even though a lot of innocent people are affected, we are going into a whole new age. Now, last night in Astro, there were a lot of owls. All I kept hearing and seeing is lots of owls. So that means that the owls that have been put into these predicaments of smoke, volcanoes, tornadoes, snow, etc., are all going into a new dimension. And I was with them. So if you're sad about the animals during these crises, I'm here to tell you not to be, because they're safe in another dimension. They just go, okay? I know our old way of thinking was, oh, those poor animals are all being tortured and having to go through such trauma. Well, God isn't that mean, and neither are we in Astro. So they're going, and they're on a different dimension, and there were lots and lots of owls. I kept saying, oh my God, there's so many owls. You can also look up the definition. Well, why don't we just do it right here, since I've got this right here. We can, but I've never been the favorite thought I see. So that was confirmation. Google, we want to know the symbolization of owls. Okay, it's wealth, prosperity, wisdom, good luck, and fortune. Owls are often associated with wisdom and vigilance. Okay, but what I want you to know is that I was in Astro last night, and the animals are safe. Okay? Anybody that's leaving here because of these catastrophic events are safe. So don't let yourself get sad. Don't let them pull you into the lower timelines. You have to stay in the high timeline. And I keep telling you how to do it. Okay? It's not that we don't go through trauma and bad situations, but we look at the outcome. For instance, Wes in ICU. I keep saying med beds, just know that there's a med bed for you, and don't sit and say, oh, I'm going to have all these surgeries and I'm going to have to sit here forever in this bed. No, don't be thinking like that. Be thinking med beds, okay? I'm going to get healed real quick, and it's just one more step into my journey of closer to finishing my mission. Because Wes was a construction worker, so that job is probably done now, okay? Now he's going to get his med bed and go to his higher mission. I hope you can follow what I'm saying, because it's all about our mind. It's all about our thinking. It's all about our emotions. And that's how they're trying to pull at your coattails and bring you down to a lower level, okay? So spend more time outdoors and get grounded. But of course, if you're in those areas or in a bad area, of course, you're not going to be able to spend time outdoors. It's going to be 75 here in Hemet, California. We did have strong winds that blew around the cat dishes and stuff. Oh, guess who's here? Willie. Willie comes in for the reading. Okay, hi, Willie. So we did have high winds, but nothing, I mean, it's like high winds here blows your cat dishes outside around, okay? So explore your options. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but Soul Sister says, hi, Willie. Yeah, she does. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but it's just so important because I work in astro more than I work here. So, you know, when I come back here and I hear the TV, I hear the news, not that I watch the news, but I mean, it comes up on your phone and you can't keep your head in the sand, so you have to know what's going on. That's a great way to get people to get low vibes. Being all sad about the animals, the homes, and the people that are being devastated right now, when really they're just going into their next dimension. I know it's hard to understand, but we got to quit thinking 3D thinking. It's just got to happen. If it makes you happy, why in the hell are you so sad? Explore your options. Positive thoughts create positive results. Just what I said. Okay? You can look at this shirt as something evil and demonic and look at it's a skull, or you can look at this shirt, like I said, an angel with wings and playing her guitar. Okay? Now we're going to get a couple tarot cards here. Not tarot cards, regular playing cards. If you guys have regular playing cards, you can even pull your own energy. And if you don't know what they mean, you can ask someone, you can look it up, but you can use a plain old playing cards. Okay, 3 of diamonds is the 3 of pentacles. Okay, 3 of pentacles. You don't know what it means? Let's look it up. 3 of pentacles, okay? I do know what these all mean, but I love the books too. 3 of pentacles says cooperation, community, teaching, learning, sharing, listening, teamwork. There is no limit to what you can manifest together. And that's what we do in Astro. So let's see what they want to talk to us about. 3 of diamonds, the 7 of cups is under that, and that means exactly what this card means, which I didn't even hit on it. It said explore your options, right? Explore your options, that's the 7 of cups. So St. Michael and the cards are right on together. Teamwork, staying positive, 7 of cups. Okay, then on the top of the deck, we've got the 7 of wands. And the 7 of wands to me is a victory card. We're going to go ahead and see what it says, but 7 of wands is a victory card to me. It says, challenges, make sure to ground and protect yourself. Movement, growth, creative innovations, remaining ahead, staying ahead of the game, staying on that highest timeline. Feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas, self-expression. All right, so we got 2 sevens there, then we got the Ace of Cups. So you are looking at love here, and you've got 2 sevens and an ace. That's really important. But you've got lots of options. That's what I'm feeling. You've got lots of options in the love department. And the 2 of wands is just telling me that you have to be courageous and daring. So again, with yesterday talking about that person that's not making that decision, they told me later that even though I kept hearing, you're not making a decision, you're not making a decision, the 2 of swords in reverse is actually you have made that decision. What they're saying is that you're not acting upon it. So it's not that this decision hasn't been made. Your soul contract in Astro has been redone, okay? It's just you're not taking the action to get it done, okay? Maybe you are laid up. Maybe you are in one of these zones that are just like a war zone, okay? Understandable, but you still need to get moving, okay? Then these cards fell out here. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. So what are we feeling here? Okay, Well, with the Eight of Wands, that's communication, and the Four of Cups, we've been getting that everywhere, okay? The Nine and Ten of Pentacles we had yesterday. So the Nine of Pentacles is, I enjoy the bliss and the abundance that I have sown, and I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. Okay, so that's the Nine and Ten of Pentacles. And then we had the Eight of Wands. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on. Just what I said. So everything I said is just backing it up. And then we're going to end it with the Four of Cups, which has been coming up everywhere. Okay. And since it's coming up everywhere, it says, I see the fullness and the richness of my life. So again, it's that state of gratitude. Instead of focusing on all the catastrophes around you, focus on the moment right now and how good you have it. Even if you're in one of them catastrophes and you're laying on your back, you're laying in bed, whatever, I'm just using that for an example, med beds are on the way. So be focused on that instead of the situation and the 3D thinking, okay? Same with if your house burnt down. I'm not saying that's a good thing, obviously not, but you're alive and you always can get another house. The thinking, the mind and the emotions, okay? They have to stay high vibed. For those of you that are not staying high vibed, please, please, please ask God and you will receive. God can. Ask and you shall receive. And then just for the heck of it, we're going to pick one more here. We've got the Eight of Cups. Walking away from the past. Walk away from anything that is negative and anything that is of past. And use my owl analogy to know that when you're sad about the owls dying, I was in Astro where the owls were actually at. So all this wasted energy on how sad you are because the owls are being burnt up, per se. They're really in Astro doing just fine with us. So your vibration went all the way down because of this 3D matrix thinking. So it's not that the events don't happen. You just have to concentrate on a higher spiritual level. Like attracts like. I sure hope you're getting this. It's a deep, deep energy, but only you can do it. You know, we can ask God to help us, but only you can do it. It's your mind and it's your free will. So, thank you for listening. I am Miss Mystic. Rock and soul. Rock and soul.